What's going on, YouTube? Crypto for Change here. My name's David. Excited to talk to you guys today about another project that's being built on Algorand, another DeFi project, as a matter of fact, which means some good potential to make some money, and that is Folks Finance. And in this video today, we'll take a quick look at just who they are, what they're trying to bring into the DeFi space, and also how you can stay up to date for all the things coming in their near future as they get ready to launch. As always, if you love the content, please do me a favor and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're almost to that 500 subscriber mark and being able to do that giveaway, so you don't want to miss out on it. So turn on that notification bell so you get all the notifications as they hit. And let's take a look at what Folks Finance is all about. So before we get too in-depth on just Folks Finance, I do want to just give a brief definition of what DeFi is. I know that there are many people out here in the crypto world who you may know what this term is, and it may be very familiar to you, but I'm sure that there are plenty of people who are just now getting into crypto, trying to understand all these words and everything that's being used. So I just have a quick article here that I have brought up. It just goes over decentralized finance, the definition from investopedia.com, and it just simply states that a decentralized finance, or DeFi, is a system by which financial products become available on a public decentralized blockchain network. Now, obviously, the blockchain network that you've seen me talk about most on this channel is Algorand. I really love it just for what it does and how easy it is to use, and also how cheap it is to use while not sacrificing its security. The blockchains that are out there, these open the ability for anyone to use rather than going through middlemen like banks or brokerages. Now, currently, if you were going to trade assets or trade money, send money really to anyone, you had to use a middleman to do that. So if you're trading stocks, you would get something like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade, and you would use their system to trade assets, publicly. As you can see, if you've been following the stock market the last year, there was the big fiasco with Robinhood halting trading on stocks like GameStop and a few others that were out there. And this just caused a very big question to come up of, why do we need these centralized entities doing the transactions for us when we can build a marketplace on a decentralized blockchain to then be able to do peer-to-peer transactions without the need for someone like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade to facilitate that? And as we see, it says more specifically, DeFi refers to a system by which software written on blockchains makes it possible for buyers, sellers, lenders, and borrowers to interact peer-to-peer or with a strictly software-based middleman rather than a company or institution facilitating a transaction. Just further reiterates that DeFi is going to be the way in the future of how we move assets and how we move money peer-to-peer without having the need for that middleman or a centralized institution. So now that we've learned a little bit of just about what DeFi is, let's head over to Algorand's blog that just gives a little bit more information about Folks Finance and what they're hoping to accomplish on Algorand. Folks Finance is a protocol for borrowing and lending built on top of the Algorand blockchain. Here is one really big statistic that just jumped out to me right off the bat. Until today, DeFi has been a victim of its own success. In just 1 year, the total volume locked into decentralized financial applications has increased from 300 million to over 150 billion. However, though, this incredible growth has shown the limits of some of the current DeFi blockchains that are out there. Biggest one being Ethereum. Right now, you're seeing massive amounts of congestion, high gas fees, sacrificing security just to get transactions through, hard forking. You're seeing a lot of issues with the demand that there is for DeFi, but the tech not being there. And this is a huge reason why Folks Finance chose Algorand, was because of its layer one's ability not only to be fast and secure, but also affordable, while not sacrificing its decentralization. It goes on to say, this growth is reflected in increased transaction requests on Ethereum, leading to that network congestion, resulting in slow operations, high gas prices. So the cost of using Ethereum's protocols is affordable only to a wealthy minority, or you could say even the crypto wealthy. But the future of DeFi, it says, cannot be built on such foundations. Instead, it must be created on a blockchain that solves such issues and can promise speed and stable costs of transactions in the long run. Public permissionless pure proof of stake blockchain of Algorand guarantees the highest level of security, decentralization, scalability, and low cost of transactions. And until today, only very tech-savvy, crypto-oriented people have access to DeFi. I mean, currently, just with the market that we're in, unless you really understand crypto and how to move it and crypto wallets and everything that's in there, it's kind of hard to access DeFi and really know what you're doing. This isn't something you can just pick up on a Sunday afternoon after church, and by Monday, you're a full-fledged, DeFi entrepreneur out here just making tons of money. And so for DeFi, it says to reach its full potential, it has to be convenient, friendly, and accessible to everyone. And that's what Folks Finance aims to expand their DeFi audience to the traditional finance users by giving them reliable and affordable decentralized financial services in an easy-to-use way. It goes on to say blockchainitalia.io has designed Folks Finance a permissionless, algorithmic capital market protocol facilitating lending and borrowing services built and operated on top of the Algorand blockchain. Folks users can deposit liquidity and start earning a continuous economic return instantly. Through the borrowing operation, the users can also request crypto loans by locking deposited funds as collateral. So they even say here the name Folks Finance has been inspired by the mission to open decentralized financial services to the masses, welcoming all sizes of wallets, opening the protocol to global accessibility. Another thing that I thought was really cool is just how their tokens are going to work in similarity to how Algorand's tokens work. It says here, built for all folks, the protocol is conceived as community-centric with decentralized governance, giving control to its users. In practical terms, by lending or borrowing, users can earn the protocol's governance token, Folks, and gain the chance to vote and propose future updates to the protocol. Moreover, Folks holders will be rewarded with loyalty incentives. So it's similar to just like the governance period that we're in right now with Algorand. Us holding and staking those gives us the ability to vote on Algorand's future. Looks like similar. Folks Finance is going to be offering that ability. You'll also be able to vote on key things for its future. As a massive user of Yieldly Finance, I am super excited to see what Folks Finance can bring to the DeFi space built on Algorand. So this is a project I'm going to be following very closely, as once it launches, I want to make sure I get in there and take advantage of all the DeFi products that it's going to bring to the global market. And if you want to stay up to date with Folks Finance and their direction and what they're doing and everything, all you have to do is head over to their website, which is folks.finance. Right here, you can enter in your email and subscribe to their newsletter so that you stay up to date. And also you can follow them over on Twitter, as they do post all their updates there as well. But I hope you like this brief breakdown of Folks Finance, what they're hoping to accomplish in the DeFi space on Algorand. Let me know in the comments below if there's any questions you have on decentralized finance, and let me know if there's any other exciting projects that you're looking forward to coming out on Algorand. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and let's get out there and make some money.